Good evening, folks. Welcome back to TLD Flyer Tyler 658 Ultimate Art Tutorials. This is episode 7. So welcome back. Tonight, I will be showing you how to draw a sugar cookie. You know, those cookies that you bake at Christmas, give to your family members, your loved ones. That's that sort of thing when your granny wants to bake something or your mom wants to bake something. Well, I'm going to show you how to draw the cartoony thing. Is everyone sitting comfortably? Well then, we shall now begin. Okay, ready? Okay. You might want to leave it on to 10 for the, freehand brush tool, so you make sure it's even. Now, this is something that I've prepared. So you're on layer 1, and I've set it to 0.00, so we don't make that same mistake we did last time, but we'll give it for an 11. Okay, so this is how you draw a sugar cookie. This is one that I drew at Fly Cheese on my break. You'll see that the lines don't have to be even. They can be wobbly. You just have to be careful where you're drawing them. So this is a star-shaped one. So it's very important that you go around the edges and take your time with it, so you don't have to, make sure that things don't go wrong. You just need to keep an eye out, but you don't want your lines to be so less conjoined. You don't want them to be out of place. You want them to be conjoined, but you want them to be, level. Like that part isn't level, but if at first you don't succeed, you can try again. There's nothing wrong with trying again. Never give up, because if you give up, you can't learn from mistakes, can you? So you just got to make sure that everything is in place. Okay, so this is how because this is how you learn. You make mistakes, you try again. So as what I've just drawn now, these are actually even in shape. So as for the inside of the cookie, you're gonna have to go, if you're gonna go around it, you must go around it very carefully. You don't want to make it the same way you did like for the top of the cookie. You want to make sure that you've got enough room to draw around inside the cookie, like I've just done now. If it were gingerbread and it didn't have icing, you could get away with it, but this is a sugar cookie, so we want to make sure that we don't ruin this part of the cookie. Because if you can learn how to draw a star-shaped one, you can get away with a snowman-shaped gingerbread man. You can get away with drawing, but there is such a thing as focusing on that particular shape. So we'll come to that another time. But as for this, we want to make sure that it's level, and it's completely level. There we go. Now for the circles. These are the eyes. So because eyes don't have to be black, they can be any color you want. As long as you want to set your mind to something, just make sure that it color coordinates with the cookie. So last time I drew a cookie like this, which was last week or a couple of days ago, I accidentally, moved the wrong color. And thing is, you want to make sure that you want to make sure that they're color coordinated with the icing. So if it's like a pale white icing, you might want to go for blue, green, or red, or purple. But if it's like a yellowy icing for the top of it, then you might want to use orange or green. But we'll come to that nearer the time. Okay, so how does it look? I'd say that looks perfect, don't you? Now, this is very easy. You want to start off with a simple shape. like a circle, a rectangle, a square, a triangle, or a star shape for your first sugar cookie. If you get those right, you could set your mind to it and add a snowman-shaped cookie, which is 3 circles, or 1 oval and 2 circles, or 2 ovals and 1 circle, or 3 ovals, whatever you set your mind to. Okay, now we're adding the colour. For this particular sugar cookie, it has to be light orange, bright yellow. So not like a gingerbread cookie, but something like this. There we go. Because it's a sugar cookie, you don't want it too brown burnt because it's not gingerbread. So, you know, we're going to give this background a white pinky icing. There we go. So as I've said, yellow, blue, or orange, or you can add red. You could, you know, smudge it or add purple. But for the mouth, we're going to add purple for the inside. There we go. Now, because you don't want to colour coordinate so much, I think a light green, because light green is food colouring. And then a turquoise bluey, say aqua. There we go. That is how you draw your first sugar cookie. I hope I haven't been making it too complicated, but at least you know, just follow your time with it and take your time with it, because this is your first Christmas cookie. It may not be Christmassy, but it's better to draw something simple than, you know, make it, you know, similar to what you know, to your last mistakes. But if at first you don't succeed, try again. And that's all we have time for. Thank you for joining TLD Flyer Tyler 658 Ultimate Art Tutorials, and we will be back very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. We'll be back this January. Bye.